Hello there, and welcome to Purposeful Podcasting. Hi, I'm Wendy, and I'm here with Crystal. And we're going to talk to you actually about podcasting. Mm-hmm. This is a mini series that we're doing to promote our upcoming Purposeful Podcasting Bootcamp. Mm-hmm. And we've already covered purpose and profit. So another key component, or the key component, is the actual podcast. And just to give you an overview that touches upon, just quickly, some of the things we've previously talked about, but a podcast, what we see, is a wonderful opportunity to really show what you're passionate about, to really show your purpose, to demonstrate to your listeners what is it that really lights your fire, what is it that gets you out of bed in the morning, and at the same time, to drill into your values and your strengths.
Podcasting allows you to do is it allows you to really hone in on your expertise as well. Mm-hmm. If you know your values and your strengths, if you know what your purpose is, now you go talk about it, okay? So it's like Wendy talking about purpose or goal setting. She just lights the fuck up. Like she's just like a Christmas tree, okay?
And let's drill into some marketing.
And then I will go crazy showing you spreadsheets and data. And
woohoo!
When she asked me, how are our Facebook ads performing? I can give you click-through rates, and I can give you all kinds of things to sit and talk about because it's something I'm excited about. And it's something I really enjoy. I find it really interesting. When I think about all of that, that really comes across, okay?
Exactly.
The same is going to be for you. If you, I don't care what industry you're working in, okay? I know that you have an opinion on it.
Yes.
You have a certain strength in that skill set that you work in. Mm-hmm. And you have not just an opinion, but strong opinions on how maybe things should be done differently or what you see as issues or problems in that area. Mm-hmm. Maybe, or you just really feel passionate about educating the public in certain things. Because podcasting is an amazing way to get that done and get it across.
Yes, exactly. Really, the beauty of podcasting is especially, maybe you're not 100% sure how you can monetize something, okay? But if you sit down, work through, and set up a podcast, do what we did. We used it to figure shit out. It really allows you to have a tremendous amount of clarity as you get to know your audience, as your audience gets to know you. Yeah. It allows you to align really yourself with them, which is something that a lot of businesses don't do. It's like, it's free. I know. It's free market research, don't you think?
It really is, because a lot of people do is they launch an offer to a totally cold audience. They start working, and they're like, I don't like any of these people I'm working with.
Yep.
Happens all the time to people. But you don't turn away the business because you're like, no, I need the business. I need experience. I need to do this thing. Well, when you work in a podcast, and we've now done this with 2 separate businesses, if you can do a podcast, and in both businesses, completely different business models, different industries, we've launched podcasts, okay? And in both of those settings, what we were able to do is start our podcast, really start talking about ideas and things that we felt passionate about in that industry, okay? We started out in the travel industry and then morphed here into Serendipitous Rebel. And so what Wendy and I started doing is we just started recording and having conversations about things we were passionate about, things we felt were really tied to our purpose. From there, our offers were born because I was able to see what's resonating with audiences, what is it that they're looking for, and answer the question, can we help them with that?
Exactly.
Because, sometimes they have issues with things, and I'm like, well, I can't help you with that.
Well, I think that the interesting piece of it is that we were able to really make small pivots as we went along. Because one of the things that when you start is you always want to be able to say, what does the end look like? It's like a reverse engineering thing. And then you work back from there. One of the things that I love about the podcasting is you can tweak that. And you can actually tweak that as often as you want.
I love it how you said it, small pivots, because it's not something that we needed to blow up and completely redo, because we started with the podcast first, because again, this is just marketing strategy 101, guys. Start with putting original content out there first and growing your audience first, then launch your offers to that audience. Just going to throw that out there. So when you kind of work in a model with that, you can, like Wendy said, see what's working, see what's not, see what resonates, see what does not resonate.
Exactly.
Don't build an offer around the thing that doesn't resonate, you guys.
Exactly.
Furthermore, find what lights your fire.
Exactly.
Figure out what you're really passionate about. What Wendy and I loved as part of the Serendipitous Rebel podcast was our interviews on purposeful pivoting. We found incredible passion and purpose around interviewing these female entrepreneurs, and we said we wanted to do more of that.
Exactly. But the whole thing of us doing that, it was like a streamlined pivot that we finished up season 1. And as we neared the end of season 1 and sat down to talk about a season 2, in conversation, it came up, wow, these are the themes. And this is what we drew from the first season. How can we turn that into something that, again, lights our fire, makes us, really happy and excited, also gives our listeners what they want. And that's where the idea of doing the purposeful pivoting interviews came in. And I will say interviews are also a wonderful way to not only grow your audience, but also grow your own, it's to grow your own expertise and your own
network.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it just allowed us to really, again, drill into, simplify, and streamline what it was that Serendipitous Rebel does as a business. What is it that we offer? And then from there, be able to say, okay, so now we had our Purposeful Pivoting coaching program, which is just tremendous amounts of fun to do with clients.
Yes.
And one of the common things that have come up from all of our clients is, you guys should do a podcast. It has been true of all of our clients where we say, you are so passionate about this. You are such an expert in what it is that you do. And we love the way you convey it. You should have a podcast. Because again, people come to us for business and marketing coaching and say, how can you help me with my business? And while we can help you set up systems, we can help you kind of figure out all of the nitty gritty of the back end of your business. We can help you figure out your offer. We can help you figure out your marketing strategy. But again, cannot emphasize this enough, guys. If you have no audience, you have nobody to sell it to.
Oh, yes.
And just one of the best ways to grow that list. I know I said this in our podcasting episode that we did in season 2. We did an episode on why start a podcast. And I said it then, and I'll say it again. You guys can grow, know, like, and trust on social media. You can grow, know, like, and trust on a blog. You guys can do it at warp speed on a podcast. Your personality comes through.
Exactly.
You can hear the interaction between people. It's charming. It's just a lot of different things. You get to know our personalities. And you get to know really quickly, yes, I jive with that personality, or, no, I don't. But a lot of times we sit and wonder. Right? When we look at sales pages. Are these people for us? What do I really think about that? So,
and if I could just interject, it's one of the things, very little of what we do in this world is new and original. The only thing that's truly new and original would be us.
Yeah, and how you curate the information. It's us. It's our personality and special sauce. And then it's also how we curate the information. Outside of that, not a lot of us have a lot of original thought. A lot of us have different backgrounds. At the end of the day, podcasting allows you to grow that audience and do what it is that you need to do. And at the same time, figure shit out. Find clarity in your business. Find alignment with your people. Attract your ideal clients, you guys. So much good stuff can come out of podcasting. But when we think about all of this and how we're going to pull it all together, podcasting, we really believe, is an excellent medium to be able to put out original content. And then from there, guys, repurpose it. Because again, I think I talked about this in the first episode. We franken funnel our businesses with different tactics We Frankenstein our businesses with different tactics. We try to do all of the social medias, which is exhausting unto itself, and all of the networking and all of the relationship building and everything else. And then we're like stretched so thin, we're not doing any of it well.
And not only that, what I've come to realize is a lot of the times it's not in alignment with whether it's just our purpose, our mission, or anything, but because in a lot of ways we're not grounded and we don't have the foundation set, which having a podcast is a wonderful way to help you establish those foundational pieces while you're still, as Crystal said, building your list and building the know, like, and trust. But it gives you the opportunities to do these things, and then you're in alignment. You have the clarity. And in a lot of ways, you have the simplicity to run a successful, profitable business.
And guys, that's why we launched Purposeful Podcasting Bootcamp. So, because you stuck with us for the last 3 episodes, I'm going to take a few minutes just to tell you a little bit about the new program that we're offering from the Serendipitous Rebels. Purposeful Podcasting Bootcamp is a 12-week done-with-you program that helps you overcome the tech hangups that come with starting a podcast, helps you really drill into your purpose and can you make a profit from it, and helps you make sure all of those things are in alignment, as well as giving you the accountability and the loving kick in the pants you need to get it out the door and get done. We have broken this into 9 phases, which starts with how to drill into that purpose, the content creation piece of it, how you do all of the tech, including recording the podcast, editing the podcast, and then what systems do you need in place in addition to that to leverage the podcast to get it to work for you, like the list building piece. How do you set up your CRM or your customer relationship management software? How do you set up your blog? We're covering all of that in the podcast.
How do you actually do the email? And you have to, when someone comes onto your list, you have to actually send them an email. How do you get them onto your list to send them weekly emails or however frequently you choose to do? I'm in awe because really this showcases Crystal's magic. You have no idea.
She's giving me way too much credit for the program because
No.
Wendy interjects a lot of her own magic into all of this, especially in the very beginning of writing your story, which helps write your intro, you guys, and just all of the little things that we help cover in this program. If you would like to know more about our Purposeful Podcasting Bootcamp, the program will start with orientation on January 26th.
Yes.
You can find more information at purposefulpodcasting.com/info. Of course, the link is in the show notes. Until next time, you guys.
Peace out.
Peace out. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you guys have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.